Hey guys, this is Will with the Reality Enthusiast. Today we're going to go through volume number 4 of Accel World. I was going to do The Amazing Race, but I realized I have to watch the episode again so that I can actually make a video on it. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you guys the cover. This is the cover of volume 4. Now, I know it's been a long time since I did Volume 3, so we're going to do a quick recap of that. So, in Volume 3, what ended up happening is Haruyuki and Taku go up against Dust Taker, right, and end up basically losing because Shuri ends up healing them for whatever reason. Or healing him for whatever reason. Sorry, excuse me. So they end up losing, and then they go. So they think that Shuri in Volume 4 is with him, and they don't know why. Maybe they think he has blackmail or whatever the case may be. And then they set up this plan to challenge him to one final match in the accelerated or the unlimited field, which is basically like the normal dual field where they do stuff in, but they don't have a timer, don't have anything, and you have to win in order to get out. Plus, there's a you have to go to a save point. That's what I'm calling those to get out. So their plan is to battle him over and over and over again in the accelerated unlimited neutral field until he doesn't have any points left. Because once you don't have any points in Brain Burst, you can't continue playing. So there's that. So that's their plan. Now, they Shuri comes to them and says, and tells them about her plan to infiltrate Naiko's plant, trust, and to get him to, with her powers, to restore Silver Crow's wings because he's lost those. So they go, and try to put this plan in action. Nobody decides to tell the Korahime what is going on because they don't want her to worry and they don't want her to come to battle with this guy, and they want to prove their worth and all that. So there's that part of it. So they go to the unlimited neutral field, right, to battle this guy, and he just sets a card up and says, "Why don't we just do it in one go?" So what this does is it immediately, everyone bets their points, all of them at once, and then whoever wins takes all. Now, I think this is a very good choice by the author because it speeds it up, and raises the stakes a little bit, and we'll probably see it again in future books and everything. So there's that. Now, a new guy from the Accelerated Research Society shows up, and which is the main bad guy force. He shows up, and they start having a battle with these two guys, 2 against 1, and then Korahime shows up, and she starts battling the guy on the other end, so that the which is called Black Vice. You will learn a little bit more about him in volumes 5 and 6, but he's basically the vice president of the Acceleration Research Society, and he's one of the main guys pulling all the strings behind the scenes of all this. Now, he has a move where he can, kind of just flatten people with walls and, squish people in between walls. So Haruyuki is just sitting there because he's trapped in between his walls. He's seeing Taku take on Dust Taker, and Taku basically tries his best. He has a new move called Sonic Pile Driver, which is his normal pile driver, but it's incarnate. So he tries to face him, can't, and basically gets beat to a pulp, which is a normal trope of books like this, because while the second character may get time in character development, it's basically the main character that gets the spotlight. So obviously Haruyuki steps in, and because of this, because of his determination and his increasingly strong incarnate, he's able to break free from Vice's control, and he ends up taking to the skies with Skybreakers, which is the person that taught him incarnate in Volume 4, if you remember. He ends up taking her jetpack that he used against him in their first fight, taking them up, in the atmosphere, and he pulls them in a bear hug, and they go spiraling. And during this, Shuri, who's been sitting on the sidelines of this the entire time, ends up reversing the damage done to Haruyuki before this with her special attack, and he gets his wings back, and Dust Taker eventually plummets to the ground in a big pile of heap. Now, he's already basically lost because his health is down from this fall, and before he disappears, he says that he was, his rage is from his brother taking his points, or basically, bullying his points out of him, and that's why he went with the Acceleration Research Society. And Black Vice, the main bad guy, basically goes, you're useless now, so let's I'll forget about you, and we'll see what sorry, this will be your last seconds in the Accelerated World. So they end up beating this guy, and they end up going back to school and everything the next day, and they realize that because he was beaten the other day, he can't remember anything of the Accelerated World, because once you lose all your points, apparently it was a rumor that you could forget everything, right? So there's that. But now that gets them thinking of, okay, so why is that the case? Now, if you've read Sword Art, I believe that that there's a reason this is. Because the Accelerated World, right, is based off of the Underworld in Sword Art, which once the box set comes out, of Sword Art, I will be doing reviews of that. But because of that project that they had in the third arc of Alicization in Sword Art, when you die, your Fluctlight gets, gets manipulated, and you lose some of the memories that you had of that world. Which are the same principles here. So I wouldn't be surprised if in the future that influences the story and the direction of where this is going. And the next part of the story after this is the Comet Hordes race, which is a nice little event in space. So, look forward to that. I will be posting that Amazing Race video later. Probably either early tomorrow morning or later tonight, and then I'll just publish it tomorrow. Anyway, so that's it for that. Tell me what you guys thought and what your predictions of the next volume is going to be. I promise that the reviews will get better once we hit volume 7 or 6 or whatever, because those are a little bit fresh in my mind. I just took a long break from those, so once we get past volume 5, I will do the whole arc of Accel World, which is volumes 6. Volume 6 through 9. I'll do them all in one take, and those are ones I recently read, so I'll be a lot better at those. So sorry if this was a little short and not as detailed, but I'll get better at those at that while we go through these. So anyway, see you guys next time, and hope you have a good day. Bye.